So hello everybody, good morning, welcome to back my YouTube channel. My name is Prakash Thapa. I am a student of the SAS Institute Management Study MMS first year. Today the topic of my presentation, Circular Flow of Money in Economy, preparation by the Rohit Thakur. Circular Flow of Money. Introduction. The circular flow of income or circular flow of economic activity refer to the simple economy model with the describe the circular and flow of income between the production and consumer. In the circular flow of model, the producer is the refer to the firm and the consumer are the refer to the household. The major actions are the represent as a flow of money, good and service, etc. Determines basically determines part of the household, firm, financial individuals, government and foreign sector. Household. Basically, household is like it is the person or group people that share the income, require good and service that satisfy their person want on all the resource like labor, capital and enterprise. The member of household is how to function. First is the supply different factor of production. Second is like member of household also the work is consumers. Firm, an organization that production the good and service for the sales. Main objective to maximum profit and production the process. Use resources provided by the household to product and good and service. The sell those good service from income. The two main functions are the follow. First is like produce good and service and supply team in the market. Second is like firm purchase input or raw material from the household. The use term in the production and process. Government. Basically, government just like a household or firm to government also earn income and make the expense. Two major functions are the first like is government are the earn revenue for the other tax of non-tax source both from the household and firm, and second is like government is provide the essential public service such as maintenance, law and order, defense service, JDKC, etc. Circular flow of money in economy. The meaning just like basically is unending flow activity production, income, generation and exponential economy. There are two type of flow. First is real flow, second is money flow. Real flow just like refer to the flow of actual good and service, but money flow just like refer to the payment the other service. Wage for example. So contents. Basically what is the production? What is the factor of production? Basic factor of production: land and it is future, labor and it is future, capital and it is future, entrepreneur and it is future. So what is production? The meaning and definition of production. The production in economy refer to the process by which man utility or convert the other resource nature working upon team so to the satisfy human want. In the other words, just like production is economy activity that transfer input resource into output good and service, thus creating the or creating utility. Utility as the want satisfy power of the good and service process. Production create utility is conform the utility and time utility. In other words, is the production is a economic activity which direct and satisfaction want the people. According to J.R. Hicks, basically is talked about like that the production is in any activity direct to the satisfaction of the people want through of exchange. What is the factor of production? Basically anything that exists in production is termed the factor of production, but more existing is not necessarily the factor of production. It become a factor of production is only when actually existing or contribute to production. Basic factor of production is like land, labor, capital, entrepreneur. Land is the original and primary factor of production. Without land, is the production process cannot be accessed further. In economies, all the natural resources that area available, just like on the surface of the earth, below the surface of the earth, above the surface of the earth, which are used the production process called is land. Land is a free gift of nature. So land has no cost of production. The supply of land is perfectly inelastic. Land is subject law of demineralization return. Land is the immemorial. Labor. Labor is human factor of production. In economy, labor is defined as economic activity, man with hand and hand. Labor is a human factor of any kind, the manual of mental, skill or unskilled, scientific or artistic, is undertaken with view of the creating or editing utility. Future of labor. Labor is a human factor, is active factor. Labor is cannot be stored. No two labor are identical. Capital. So basically, capital is the main resource of the production used to produce further wealth. It is referred to the stock, the capital assets such as the factories, machines like tools, equipments, raw materials, transport, vehicle, etc. Therefore, capital is defined as a produce means of the production. Future of capital. So capital is a man-made factor of production. Supply of capital is inelastic. Capital has a mobility. All capital is a wealth, but all wealth is not capital. Entrepreneur. So entrepreneur is a person who is bringing in the land is labor is capital in the one plus and uses it for the production process. He is the person who decide what to produce, where to produce, how to produce. The person who can take this decision along with the risk and associated with the team as known as an entrepreneur. Future of entrepreneur. He must be good administrator. He must be possessed of complete knowledge. He must be person of imaginations. He must be man of action. Thank you all of guys. Are you listen and watching to my presentation?